Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Pints with Aquinas. Today we are hosting a debate between Dr. James White and Trent Horn. Unfortunately, Trent is running late because he got into an argument with a Mormon flight attendant at the airport, but he sent his wife Laura to take his place until he can get over here.
Wow. So 2 non-Christian cult members getting into an argument about theology. That must be interesting.
Okay, James, you said that you would behave. The debate hasn't even started yet, and you're already insulting my audience.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't help it.
Well, anyways, the debate topic is as follows. Does the social phenomenon of eating pineapple on pizza make more sense under a Calvinist worldview or a Catholic one? Dr. White, I know you are prepared as always. Laura, are you prepared?
I taught Trent everything he knows, so I'm feeling confident about this.
Listen, I remember back in the 1990s when I first debated Jerry Matatics. It was at the Holiday Inn on Long Island. I remember it was 72 degrees, partly cloudy, low humidity. I had a cream cheese bagel for breakfast and weighed 183 pounds, 7 ounces. My beard was trimmed to 3/8 of an inch, and my blood pressure read 123/75.
Wow, so is that when you peaked in life? I mean, I'm no psychologist, but it sounds like you haven't won a debate since then.
Were you even alive back then? I mean, let's be honest here. You look like you're 14 years old. I've probably been refuting these arguments since before you were even born.
Ha! That's a logical fallacy. Oh, I know Trent taught me this one. Is it ad hominem? Ad hominem. Something like that. Also, there is no way you have ever debated this topic before, so I don't think you can declare victory just yet.
Your pronunciation is almost as bad as your husband's. Also, I much prefer Greek to Latin. Do you know any Greek? I can recite the entire New Testament in Greek.
Wow, cool story, bro.
Theanustos. Hang on, I'm getting a call. Sorry. Hello?
Hey, Dr. White, it's Jeff.
Yeah, I have caller ID. What's the emergency?
I'm at Chick-fil-A, and I got into this argument with a Roman Catholic, and he said that the Bible...
Jeff, this doesn't sound like an emergency to me.
Well, what am I supposed to tell him? He's getting ready to leave.
Just keep quoting Romans 8 and 9 out of context. We've been over this, Jeff.
You're right, I'm sorry.
I didn't know this debate had a phone a friend option. Can I call Trent?
No. In fact, I think you should both give your phones to me until the debate is over.
Nope, I put it on silent. Crisis averted.
Okay, well, Laura, why don't you kick us off?
Thanks, Matt. Trent asked me to read this as his opening statement. The decision to put pineapple on pizza is completely foreign to human instinct, reason, and the decrees of a sovereign and all-knowing God. Therefore, such an absurd action can only be explained by the existence of human free will.
While I share your husband's disdain for such a creation, I think it perfectly fits in the Calvinist worldview, specifically the doctrine of man's total depravity. Only a fallen creature could think of doing such a thing. And not only this, but this tangible result makes it quite easy to see who is among the elect and who isn't.
Interesting. So even just considering the concept means you are not saved, or would you have to actually eat it to be damned? Or does it come down to whether or not you enjoy it?
Even the elect will always have a tendency towards sin and may even be tempted to do so. But it's abundantly clear that anyone who actually enjoys it must have not really been saved to begin with.
And have you ever tried it before?
Absolutely not.
Well, maybe you should, so that you can know if you are saved or not.
That's not how it works. If you have ever read Romans 8 and 9 in the original Greek, you would know this. Damn it, Jeff, what now?
It didn't work. I need you.
All right, I'll get on the next plane back to Phoenix. Okay, listen, I'm sorry to bail, but Trent still isn't here, and I honestly have more important things to do.
Okay. Wow. I mean, this has never happened before. What should we do, Laura?
We can just hang out on live stream until Trent gets here.
Well, since I have you here, I wanted to run this by you. It's a new syllogism I developed. Premise 1, women are not funny. Premise 2, Laura Horn is funny. Conclusion, Laura Horn must not be a woman. Is there anything you'd like to say to my audience?
Oh, wait, he's being serious.
Now is the time to come clean.
I mean, you know Trent and I have had children together, right?
I mean, I wasn't there in the delivery room to witness it myself.
So in summary, Benedict is still actually the Pope, even though he has passed away. And this is because he did not say the correct words on his deathbed.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
And trust me, I'm an expert on all things dying. As you can tell by my last name, my family has been in this field for a long time.
And just to be clear to my audience, I don't necessarily take this view, but I think it's good for all Catholics to be thinking and talking about these things publicly. Anyways, thanks for coming on, Patrick. We'll end the stream there. Thank you guys for joining in. Alrighty, now time to go check on my brisket in the smoker.
I honestly can't tell if you're just trolling at this point, Matt.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Where's James?
I don't know what to tell you, Trent. He left partly because you weren't here.
Are you serious? I've been preparing all month for this debate.
Yeah, well, maybe you should have exercised some restraint while at the airport.
Well, I'm sorry that I care too much about evangelization. Sue me.
Anyways, I think I have an idea.
Hello?
Hey, Taylor, it's Matt.
Oh, hey, my brother.
Listen, Trent flew in for a debate, but it kind of fell through. Is there any chance you'd want to do the moon landing debate now over the phone?
It looks like my brisket needs a few more hours, so I've got time if you want to do it now.
Excellent. Well, we're all set up and ready to go, so why don't you begin with your opening statement?
Well, it's pretty straightforward. I'm taking the negative position, so the burden of proof is on you, Trent. I'm not here to explain how something didn't happen. You need to prove it to me.
Very true. And my evidence is quite simple. We have photos, videos, eyewitness testimony, and countless scientists who can vouch for the legitimacy, along with documentation that shows how it was all done. If that's not enough evidence for you, then I honestly wonder why you would accept the resurrection of Christ when the evidence of that is arguably less credible.
I think our connection is bad or something.
I'd say that went pretty well.
Well, we've lost 10,000 subscribers since the start of this stream, so maybe we should cut our losses and just end it now.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Just let it be known that since both of my opponents forfeited, I technically won 2 debates in under 5 minutes. That's got to be a Guinness World Record.
Babe, are you forgetting that I won the first debate for you? I think it was my witty humor and charm that scared him away.
Greetings, my dear friends. It is so good to see you.
Oh, well, hello, Dr. Hahn. This is a pleasant surprise.
Yes, thank you, Matt. Well, I saw that you were live streaming, and I just had to run over so that I could promote my new book to your audience, if that's okay.
Well, normally I would prefer to schedule these things in advance, but given that we've had 2 debates end abruptly so far, I'm down for anything at this point.
Excellent. Well, I think your audience is really going to be excited about this one. It's a theological treatise on the Catholic allegories found in Christopher Nolan films. Let me give you just a few nuggets of knowledge to prime your hearts and minds. The story of Noah's Ark is a lot like Interstellar, where Noah was the prototypical ancient astronaut trying to find a new planet to save humanity. The wormhole also acts as a sort of purgatorial state. It's as if the library is a heavenly waiting room where Cooper, like a cosmic penitent, experiences time in a new way, watching over his daughter's life like a guardian angel.
Wow.
In The Dark Knight, the Joker is an agent of chaos, and we see how sin disrupts the divine order. Batman represents the ultimate confessor, as he tries to get the unwilling penitent to confess his crimes and see the path of sanctity, mirroring the sacrament of reconciliation. In The Prestige, Tesla's cloning machine is actually a metaphor for the Holy Trinity. Like the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, each clone is a distinct person, yet part of the same essence. Nolan's film is in reference to this divine paradox.
Okay, I feel like that one's got to be heretical somehow.
I'll have to look into that.
Well, thank you, Dr. Hahn. I'll put a link in the description for that. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a wonderful day.